It's summer, it's hot, it's sunny, and today here at the Army Painter, we're gonna show you a little bit of skin. Now, remember, the best sunscreen is staying out of the sun, drinking plenty of water, and of course, being inside, painting all of those miniatures you have. So take care of yourselves this summer. Now, while the rest of us are getting ready for vacation, Joachim is staying safely indoors to tackle one of the biggest challenges in all of miniature painting: realistic skin tones.
I have changed colors! I have become Chameleon Man!
Today, he'll walk you through 3 different skin tone recipes using all 18 colors found in the Warpaints Fanatics skin tone range. Built around 3 flexible color triads: warm skin tones, rose skin tones, and deep skin tones. And as an extra summer treat, if you stick around until the end, Joachim is finally going to answer one of the questions we get more than almost any other. How do you paint eyes? Joachim knows the importance of doing his research and getting good reference images.
Before you start a project, get reference pictures. For example, this one.
And today, Joachim may have found some of the greatest references of the 1980s. So,
stick around
for our most muscle-filled tutorial yet. First up, we're painting the ripped veteran and survival expert, ultimately seeking peace but finding conflict. As always, applying in multiple thin coats will give you the cleanest finish. The great thing about the Fanatic paints and their high coverage formulation means that they are really good at covering the first time around. So even that first coat starts building a solid color foundation without obscuring any detail. Next, we're going to move on to amber skin. We're covering just about everything here. Think of this as rebuilding the light on the volumes of the miniature. Leave those deeper shadows visible while gradually establishing those midtones. Now we're going to apply a wash, and this will flow naturally into the recesses, adding depth and definition with very little effort. Just let the brush and the paint do all of the work here. Avoid flooding in any of the deepest recesses and just move the paint around a little bit. It is workable for a little bit longer, and the gravity will just help you out a bit. We're going to begin to bring the model back to life a little bit with Dorado's skin here. We're just reestablishing our highlights, focusing only on the raised areas where light would naturally catch. Next, Joachim's going to do a little bit of glazing by adding a bit of uniform gray into that mixture. He's going to emulate a 5 o'clock shadow stubble technique. With glazing, the secret is patience, thin paint, and light applications that will help you to build the effect gradually. Now, this may be a skin tone tutorial, but how could we possibly ignore the glorious 1980s action hero hair? I really have to give our video team some credit because as a fellow film nerd, I'm really loving all of these classic references here. And that's how you paint the tan skin of a complex action hero with a tortured backstory. Next up, we have
Dylan! You son of a bitch!
Yeah, Joachim's going to show you how to recreate some of the smoothest skin to ever grace the silver screen. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. We'll begin with carnelian skin, and just like before, we're going to focus on building a smooth, even foundation. Great results almost always start with a great base coat. Now, rather than painting over everything, we're using tiger's eye skin here just to refine the areas catching the most light. And we'll add a wash here to instantly create some additional contrast. It also helps to marry your previous brushwork. Once applied, we'll return with our highlights, keeping them focused and controlled. Remember, skin is all about subtle transitions. And this is a great reminder that recipes are guides. Just like our motto, there are no rules, just paint. So if something feels too bright, too dark, or just doesn't look right, adjust it until you're happy. That may be why I always pull brownies out of the oven about 2 minutes earlier than the recipe recommends. You just gotta trust your instincts. He's going to be using the skin shade here more like a glaze than a wash. It's a really fantastic trick for tying those previous layers together, softening those transitions, and bringing everything back into harmony. And there you have it, warm, dark skin in just a few simple steps.
Knock, knock.
Finally, on to the man with more one-liners than our founder Bo at an industry happy hour.
Get to the chopper!
You know, I've been brushing up on my Arnold impersonation, so, let me know in the comments how close or tragic it is. Take it away, Joachim.
Now, what do we gotta do?
Our final recipe focuses on lighter skin tones. The same principles apply. Start with smooth, controlled base coats and gradually build your highlights. Using the paints found inside the flexible color triad you're working with will help you a great deal.
It's not the tumor!
That's really bad. And one of my favorite things about these triads is that they completely remove any of the guesswork. You don't have to wonder which color comes next. They've already been designed to work together.
Do it! Kill me now!
All right. Cool it. You think you're a real comedian, Mr. Adam. Come on. Don't embarrass yourself. Get back to work. Then I want to see those muscles.
Alright, fair enough. As Joachim's continuing to refine the skin here, you'll notice him introducing subtle reds and warmer tones. That's because real skin isn't just one flat color. Adding touches of reds, magentas, blues, and even soft purples creates a much more natural, lifelike finish. We're going to be using a very similar glazing technique as we did for the beard before, just adjusting it to suit the different complexion. Subtle is always better here. And of course, we'll finish off Dutch's iconic hair because, come on, how could you skip that hair? And this next tip is one I am definitely stealing. Using a tiny bit of red mixed into your skin tone to create healed scars is such a simple effect, but it adds so much storytelling to the finished miniature. I'm definitely gonna have to give this one a try. And that's 3 different skin tones for you in one video, but we're not quite finished. No, not yet. One of the questions we hear all the time is, how do you paint eyes?
Those eyes there, they disappeared.
If you listen along at home often, you probably know that my solution is usually just purple tone and positive thinking. But if you'd actually like to learn how to paint convincing eyes, Joachim's got you covered here. Start with a thin down application of runic cobalt in the sockets, then carefully paint some thin down matte black under the eyebrows. Next, we'll very carefully dot in those pupils with matte black. Make sure they're touching one edge of the eye, the same edge preferably to avoid the crazy eyes look. Then we'll add a small reflection of matte white, and your eyes are finished. And that's going to wrap today's tutorial. 3 different skin tones, 18 Warpaints Fanatic skin colors, 1 incredibly versatile, flexible color triad system. If you've ever been intimidated by painting skin, hopefully today showed you it's much easier than it looks when you let the colors do the hard work for you. Do not forget to check out our Summer Essentials promotion for discounts on our skin tone flexible color triads, along with a few other hobby essentials to keep your painting station ready all summer long at thearmypainter.com. Thanks for watching, stay cool and stay hydrated, and make sure you keep that wet palette hydrated too. And as always, happy painting.